Madam, I'll take my leave.
Why stay and hear me speak?
Madam, not now. I'm very ill at ease, unfit for my own purpose.
Well, do your discretion.
Ha! I like not that.
With as little a web as this, I will ensnare as great a fly as Cassio. So will I turn her virtue into pitch, and out of her goodness make the net that shall enmesh them all.
What dost thou say?
Nothing, my lady, or if I know, not what.
Was not that Cassio parted from my wife?
Cassio, my lady? No, sure, I cannot think it, that he would steal away so guilty-like, seeing your coming.
I do believe 'twas he.
How now, my lady? I have been talking with a suitor here, a man that languishes in your displeasure.
Who is it you mean?
Why, your lieutenant, Cassio. Good, my lady, if I have any grace or power to move you, his present reconciliation take. For if he be not one that truly loves you, that errs in ignorance, and not in cunning, I have no judgment in an honest face. I pray thee, call him back.
Went he hence now?
Yes, faith so humbled, that he hath left part of his grief with me, to suffer with him. Good love, call him back.
Not now, sweet Desdemone, some other time.
But shalt be shortly.
The sooner, sweet, for you.
Shalt be tonight at supper.
No, not tonight.
Tomorrow dinner, then?
I shall not dine at home. I meet the captains at the Citadel.
Why then tomorrow night, or Tuesday morn? On Tuesday noon or night, on Wednesday morn. I pray thee, name the time, but let it not exceed 3 days. In faith his penitent, and yet his trespass, and our common reason. Save that, they say, the wars must make example out of her best. Is not almost a fault to incur a private check. When shall he come? Tell me, Othello, I wonder in my soul what you would ask me that I should deny, or stand so murmuring on. What Michael Cassio, that came a wooing with you so many a time, when I have spoke of you dispraisingly, hath taken your part to have so much to do, to bring him in by our lady, I could do much.
Prithee, no more. Let him come when he will. I will deny thee nothing.
Why, this is not a boon. 'Tis as I should entreat you wear your gloves, or feed on nourishing dishes, or keep you warm, or sue to you to do a peculiar profit to your own person. Nay, when I have a suit wherein I mean to touch your love indeed, it shall be full of poison difficult weight, and fearful to be granted.
I will deny thee nothing, whereon I do beseech thee grant me this, to leave me but a little to myself.
Shall I deny you? No. Farewell, my lady.
Farewell, my Desdemona. I'll come to thee straight.
Be as your fancies teach you. Whate'er you be, I am obedient.
Excellent wretch, perdition catch my soul, but I do love thee, and when I love thee not, chaos has come again.
My noble lady?
What dost thou say, Iago?
Did Michael Cassio, when you wooed my lady, know of your love?
He did, from first to last. What dost thou ask?
But for his satisfaction of my thought, no further harm.
When devils will the blackest sins put on, they do suggest at first with heavenly shows, as I do now.
Why of thy thought, Iago?
I did not think you had been acquainted with her.
Oh yes, and went between us very oft.
Indeed?
Trifles light as air are to the jealous confirmation strong as proofs holy writ.
Indeed? Aye, indeed. Discernest thou aught in that? Is he not honest?
Honest, my lady?
Honest? Aye, honest.
My lady, for aught I know.
What dost thou think?
Think, my lady.
Think, my lady. By heaven, thou echoest me as if there were some monster in thy thought, too hideous to be shown. Thou dost mean something. I heard thee say even now thou likest not that, when Cassio left my wife. What didst thou not like? And when I told thee he was of my counsel, in my whole course of wooing, thou criedst, indeed? As if thou hadst shut up in thy brain some horrible conceit. If thou dost love me, show me thy thought.
I hate the more, and and it is thought abroad that twixt my sheets she has done my office. I know not if it be true, the thought whereof doth like a poisonous mineral gnaw my inwards, and nothing can or shall content my soul till I am even with her, wife for wife.
You know I love you.
I think thou dost, and for I know thou art full of love and honesty, and weighest thy words before thou givest them breath. Therefore these steps of thine fright me the more. For such things in a false disloyal knave are tricks of custom, but in man that's just, they are close dilations, working from the heart, that passion cannot rule.
For Michael Cassio, I dare be sworn that I think he is honest.
I think so too.
Men should be what they seem, or those that be not, would they seem none.
Knavery's plain face is never seen till used.